What happens when luxury becomes a burden? When grand mansions, once filled with life and glamour, are left to gather dust, forgotten by time? Is it the weight of their past? The extravagance that no one else can live up to? These celebrity homes, built to impress the world, now sit empty. Despite their beauty and fame, they can't find a buyer, no matter the price. Why did these stars leave, and why can't anyone take their place? Let's explore 7 abandoned celebrity mansions and the secrets that keep them unsold. 1. Michael Jordan's Highland Park Mansion. Michael Jordan's Highland Park Mansion isn't just a house, it's a shrine to his legacy. This 56,000 square foot estate in Illinois has everything you'd expect from the basketball legend. A regulation-size indoor basketball court, a fully equipped cigar room, even gates with his iconic number 23. It's not just a home, it's a celebration of his greatness. But there's one problem. It's been on the market for over a decade. Jordan originally listed it for $29 million in 2012, but after years of price cuts, it's now down to $14.85 million. And still, no takers. Why? Experts point to its highly personalized features. While the mansion is undeniably impressive, it's a tough sell for someone who isn't Michael Jordan. From the custom gates to the sports-themed decor, it's tailored to him in ways that make it hard for others to envision living there. Would you buy a mansion if it felt like stepping into someone else's life? 2. Brittany Murphy's former Hollywood Hills home. This one's a mix of beauty and tragedy. Brittany Murphy's Hollywood Hills home once belonged to Britney Spears before Murphy bought it in 2003. It had everything: stunning views, modern design, and a location in the heart of Los Angeles. But then, tragedy struck. In 2009, Britney and her husband, Simon Monjack, both died in this house under mysterious circumstances. The property sat for years, haunted by its dark history and rumors of paranormal activity. It was eventually demolished and rebuilt, but even then, the new listing struggled to attract buyers. Even now, whispers about the home's past linger, raising the question, can a house ever escape its history? 3. P. Diddy's abandoned Georgia mansion. P. Diddy's 20,000 square foot estate in Fayetteville, Georgia, once symbolized his extravagant lifestyle. It featured luxurious amenities and endless potential. But today, it's abandoned, with overgrown lawns and a sense of emptiness. Diddy purchased the home in 2003, but renovations stopped abruptly and it was left in limbo. Years later, the property still hasn't found a new owner. Its dilapidated state and the sheer cost of repairs scare off potential buyers. Imagine walking into a mansion only to find broken dreams instead of opulence. 4. Kanye West Calabasas Ranch. Kanye West is no stranger to making headlines, and his Calabasas Ranch is no exception. Purchased for $2.2 million, this property was meant to be a hub for his creative ventures, including Sunday Service and the Donda Academy. But like many Kanye projects, it ended in chaos. The ranch now sits in ruins, with structural damage and signs of neglect everywhere. No active listings exist, and its future remains uncertain. Would you take on a property with so much baggage, even if it once belonged to one of the most famous artists of our time? 5. Mike Tyson's former Ohio mansion. Mike Tyson's Ohio mansion is a place where eccentricity meets excess. The 25,000 square foot home had tiger cages, a pool room, and a basketball court. It screamed Tyson's larger-than-life personality. But when his financial troubles hit, the mansion became a victim of his downfall. After sitting vacant for years, the estate was eventually sold to a church and repurposed as a place of worship. Still, the image of this grand home, once roaring with life, being left to decay, is hard to shake. How does a house filled with such boldness lose its appeal so completely? 6. 50 Cent's Connecticut estate. 50 Cent's mansion in Connecticut is legendary for its size, 50,000 square feet, with 19 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms. It even had a nightclub and a recording studio. Originally purchased from Mike Tyson, it became a symbol of 50 Cent's success. But success doesn't always translate into sales. The mansion was listed in 2007 for $18.5 million, but didn't sell for 12 years. Finally, in 2019, it sold for a mere $2.9 million, a fraction of its original asking price. The problem? It was just too big, too expensive to maintain, and too over the top for most buyers. Would you want to live in a house that feels more like a hotel? 7. Billy Joel's Manalapan Mansion. Billy Joel's oceanfront mansion in Manalapan, Florida, was a paradise. Mediterranean architecture, stunning ocean views, and over 13,000 square feet of luxury. But even paradise has its price. This one was too high. Joel bought the property in 2014 for $11.8 million and put it on the market in 2015 for $29 million. After multiple price cuts, it still struggled to sell. High property taxes, expensive upkeep, and a limited buyer pool made it a tough sell. Even a home as beautiful as this one can escape the realities of the market. Would you spend millions on a dream that comes with such a steep price tag? Luxury isn't always a ticket to happiness or even a sale. These mansions, once symbols of success and extravagance, now stand as reminders that even the most glamorous lives have their shadows. Some are too big, too bold, or too tied to their past to find new owners.